What's up, everybody? It's Yvonne with Trouts Fly Fishing, back with your bi-weekly fishing report and forecast for January 23rd, 2020. Let me catch my breath. That was a lot of talking. I'm going to be real. I think I'm done with the bi-weekly fishing report and forecast. I think that name's done. The VF, R, and F is too much for me to say. So from here on out, I'm calling it the Trouts Fishing Report. Easy enough. The TFR. Yeah, Trouts Fishing Report. But if you have a better name for the Trouts Fishing Report than I do, leave it down below in the comments. You have the next 2 weeks. So today's the 23rd. 2 weeks from now is the 6th. The 6th of February. So let's call it the 5th. 5th of February. If you have a better name than Trouts Fishing Report, leave it below in the comments. A winner will be selected if we deem it to be better than the Trouts Fishing Report. And believe me, I want to give away some stuff. So I've got some stuff in my office that's waiting to get sent out. Some trout stuff, some Umpqua stuff. There's some hats, some Rep Your Water hats. I've got some stuff to give away. I want to give it to you. So please come up with something better than Trouts Fishing Report. Preferably something shorter than bi-weekly fishing report and forecast. That was a terrible idea. Who thought of that? Me. Bad idea by me. Whatever. Anyway, leave that below in the comments. We'll pick a winner in the next video and send it off your way. So let's get to the nitty gritty. It's still January. I appreciate you guys tuning in for January. Not much has changed since last time we talked. It's still like a midge game. It's still starting to see some red midges play a little bit of a role. You know, sizing down could be pretty effective, but the bug choice is going to remain very similar through the next month or so. You're going to start to see blue-wing olives start to play a bigger role as we get into March. We're basically in March now. Just fast forward 1 month, the shortest month of the year, so who cares? So you'll start to see, a little bit more blue-wing olive stuff play a role as we get towards March. But for right now, it's midges, small blue-wing olives, attractors. So stoneflies, worms, eggs, mouthflies. Cranefly larvae can work, especially on the South Platte, as we've detailed before. So you can throw like a bigger fly as a point fly and then drop 2 smaller flies off the back. And manage your weight, manage your depth, and that's going to be sort of the key to success. Weird thing going on. I don't really know what to attribute this to. Maybe it's that we have snow in the forecast the next week, and we've had some pretty good healthy helping of snow over these winter months. Flows are higher than normal, so usually base flow is what you see in the wintertime, and they just bumped below Cheesman and into Deckers. I think that's up like 250. The dream stream's above 100 in the wintertime. Say what? That's always good news. Always love to see a lot of water, especially moving through the dream stream in the wintertime. Sometimes when it gets a little skinny, it gets into like 30s and 40s. Fishing's not as good. So more water generally means better fishing. Concentrate on softer water. So it's not just going to be the slow pools now. You can find there's going to be enough habitat sort of available to the fish that you're going to be able to find fish throughout the river. It's just about finding slow water, specifically slow water that's going to be next to some moving water that's going to be moving food through and moving food to the fish. So it's a good time to fish a little bit different types of water. Still, you can focus on the big deep runs. Obviously, that's going to be where they're going to be sort of holed up, waiting for easy meals to come by, but don't be afraid to try some different stuff. Deeper riffles now can hold fish, especially when it gets warmer and you get a little bit more bug activity. So be aware of that. Obviously, the forecast in terms of weather for the next couple weeks, I looked up in Vail. It's not as cold as it was when we last talked, so that's obviously a better thing for the freestones. That means freestones are going to be more fishable in the next 2 weeks than they were in the previous 2 weeks because the water temperatures aren't going to be as cold. There's not going to be as much of a hump for the water temperatures to get up above. They're not going to be you're riding super low and then having to heat up quite a bit in order to get fish a little bit more active. So that's going to be a high sun game. You also can get good fishing in the winter into the evening. The water temperatures can remain elevated from the afternoon sun, and into the evening you can get some good fishing. The morning is less productive unless you're sight fishing, and then you're really just trying to find one or two feeding fish and fish those fish. So the good thing about the elevated flows, especially in the Dream Stream, is it bumps a lot of that anchor ice off, sort of clears that up a bit, and you get a little bit more access to some of the slower water that would be up against the banks. So that's good. Yeah, so there we go. That's the fishing report, Trouts Fishing Report for January 23rd. Remember, February 5th, by February 5th, if you have a better name than Trouts Fishing Report, leave it below in the comments, and we will send you a prize pack. Undetermined prize pack, but a good prize pack. I've got some goodies back in the desk, back in the office. So yeah, leave that down in the comments. As always, well, not as always, I have never said this before, like and subscribe. That obviously means quite a bit for the videos and helps the channel out. So appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Sorry, not the next one. We'll see you in the first annual, the initial, I don't know. See you in the first edition of the Trouts Fishing Report in 2 weeks. Happens every 2 weeks. No big deal. All right, goodbye.